Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Here we are again.
Here we once again.
Imperfection.
We're like a bad penny. We just keep coming back and back and back.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
But we're glad to be here.
We are glad to be here.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the theme of our show today, because the theme today is, how are we still alive? For those of you who grew up in the 60s and 70s,
And 50s.
And the 50s.
I was 4 years old.
Well, you don't remember.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah.
But I mean, there was zero safety. Nobody took safety precautions. Parents didn't. I mean, nothing. So we're going to talk about today some of those things that we just look back on and we're like,
how the hell are we still around? Because we shouldn't be.
Well, where do we start?
Oh my goodness.
Where do you want to start?
Oh, well, you've got so many. You know, I have to say that our experiences might be a little different.
Oh, of course.
You know, she's a city girl.
Yeah.
I'm a country girl. I grew up for the first 7, 8, 9 years in the city in the projects. And one of the things that we talked about earlier is staying out until 9:30 or 10 o'clock playing with your friends, and your parents didn't have a clue where you were.
Well, okay, I have a question.
Okay.
What time did the street lights go on? Because we were all year round. Once the street lights came on, we had to be home.
Oh, no, not us.
Oh, really?
No, not in the projects. Not in the
Oh.
Kansas City projects in the 1960s. No. You stayed out until The Fugitive was over with, because your parents didn't give a crap where you were because they were watching The Fugitive.
And because you were on Central Time, that came on at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. No, we stayed out way late, and the lights would come on and all. It was just that time, that era, when people, they knew their kids were going to be okay.
Yeah. And kidnappers were totally invented back then.
I never heard of a kidnapper.
I have a theory that families were so big. You know, you didn't come from a big family. I'm the oldest of 5.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of kids in my grade that had like 8, 10, 12 kids in their family.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah. And so I just figured the parents thought, well, we have spares.
Yeah.
If something happens to one of them.
We got an extra one in the closet.
Spares.
We'll just take them out and hang them up. No, we stayed out and played, and I mean, we did every kind, climbed walls and things that, you know, and jumped walls.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally think to myself now, how the hell can I still be alive after something? So anyway, city life, you guys had to come in at.
We had to come in when the street lights came on, or even winter,
Which was
summer.
About what time?
In the summer, about 8:45, 8:30.
Oh, yeah. So you're still out, you know, way past 7.
But that was like even, you know, into middle school. By the time I was in high school, and the drinking age in high school in New York in 1970s, the early 1970s, was 18.
21.
Oh.
Had to wait. Didn't mean we didn't drink.
Well,
just because it wasn't our age didn't mean that some of them, not me of course, but some of them didn't drink.
Oh my God. And we had to be home. Well, I had to be home by 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
And we would go out to nightclubs with a fake ID. And like you, my birthday's in October. So I was really young in my class. And I was like 17, but I knew the girl in the office at Albany High School made up a fake ID. So I had a fake high school ID that I would use to get into bars.
Oh my God.
And we would meet our teachers there.
Well, yeah.
The young because the teachers
they were
just
like
as
23, corrupt as
24.
you were. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it was 4 years ago, but when they were still doing the things that you were doing. Yeah.
And one of my friends married one of the teachers.
Oh yeah,
Which
I've had
today
that happen.
Would be like, you know.
I have a friend the same way. I had a friend whose father was the principal. She was in high school. The coach and her fell in love.
Oh.
Her dad's the principal.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and she and her husband still married to this day.
My friend is still married.
50, maybe 50 years
Oh,
later. You know, Stan and Donna, Stan and Donna. If you're listening, if you're watching, you'll know who I'm talking about. But yeah, they, oh my God, that was what you remember in the 90s when the woman.
Oh, Mary Kay Letourneau.
That's right, yeah.
And they got married. Even
Yeah,
she was in jail and came out, and they were still together.
But you couldn't do that back in the day. I mean, it just wasn't.
You could do it back in our day.
Yeah.
They did
got away with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't remember anybody thinking it was off. It was, you know.
No, it was different.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I always say when you look at the past through the lens of today, everything is a mess.
Oh, especially going to movies and when somebody lights up a cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going, wow, you don't see that very often anymore. Nobody lights up a cigarette.
Was your father around or no?
The sperm donor was around for a little while, and then he took off, or he was run off, and then my mom remarried, and I had a stepdad for many years.
Okay.
Yeah, many
So
years.
when you were in the car, not belted in, right?
Oh God, no! A seat belt? No, but go on. Yeah, no, we didn't know what that was.
Were they smoking?
Oh,
in the car, right?
with the windows,
up.
And you would walk and you get out of the car and this plume of smoke would fall. Oh, and remember the smell that would linger on you in your hair and your clothes.
Yeah.
And you always knew the kids that parents didn't smoke because they didn't
have
smell like
smell.
that. Yeah. It's like, why does my parents
God.
have to smoke? I smell terrible because they're smoking. But yeah.
I can remember my baby sister who was like 14 years younger than me. And she was like in some kind of contraption. It wasn't a proper car seat. It was like a contraption that hooked over the front bench. And they just like plopped her in there, you know. Yeah. And they'd be smoking between blowing smoke in the baby's face. The rest of us in the back seat were like, oh my God, we can't breathe. And my father would be like, shut the hell up. And it was, I always say we were a family of 7 traveling in Keith Richards' lungs.
Yeah. Oh God. A lot of us were Keith Richards' lungs back in those days. And did your folks, and this has kind of nothing to do with this, but did they have ashtrays that would just overflow with cigarettes before they would end up empty?
There were ashtrays all over the house.
Everywhere. Everywhere you went, there was an ashtray.
That used to be like a wedding present. That you would give somebody an ashtray.
Yeah. I actually have a bunch of ashtrays that my sister gave to me because she wanted me to put them on Etsy or eBay. Because ashtrays now, you can't find ashtrays.
Well, you know what?
There are not ashtrays out there. And these are from like Howard Johnson.
Oh.
And you know, the old Howard Johnson kind. Yeah.
Did you ever, like in crafts, either at a park or camp, did you ever make an ashtray for your parents?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, yeah. And they would smile and say, oh, it's gorgeous. Thank you. It's so
little
pretty.
tiles.
My mom was really sweet about that. Yeah, there were really nice things that she would say about our creations that weren't really that great. But yeah.
How about like the gym equipment? Like, first of all, in retrospect, I find this unbelievable. There was a jungle gym in my kindergarten room.
Oh yeah.
You had one too?
Well,
in the room,
jungle gym, you know,
with kindergartners.
Yeah, we had a trampoline. There wasn't a thing around that trampoline. People would fly off of it all the time, break their arms and legs. But the teachers would go, "Okay, somebody else get up there." You know, it wasn't like, you know, because we didn't foresee a thing that you could put around. You know, it hadn't been invented yet. That thing that goes around the trampoline.
Well, I think kids weren't that stupid.
Well,
that they're going to jump off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's terrible.
I like to call it unknowledgeable. I don't really think stupid.
Maybe who would do that?
Maybe limited. stay in the middle for
Yeah.
God's sakes. Yeah, no, that. Oh yeah, things like that. I mean, oh,
How about, can you imagine, as you mentioned, our parents had no idea where we were.
no.
Can you imagine the tracking on the iPhone?
Oh, oh.
I mean,
Yeah. And, well, do you think that kids got in trouble as much then as they do now? Or do they get in trouble less now than they did then?
I think that's a good question. I think they get in trouble less now.
I do too.
Because now parents want to be their friends.
Yeah.
And the kids don't get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can remember my mother in my face, like, I'm not your goddamn friend. Because I'd be like, I hate you.
Yeah.
I'm not your goddamn friend.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
parents,
Now
they feel like they have to be the
a
kid's
parent.
friend.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah. No, there's many a time when, even now, and see, because of my age, I know it is because I will watch somebody who will have a small child or a child, and they'll do the 12 times, stop that, I said stop that, I'm not going to tell you again to stop that. I want to pull that little bastard up and smack his ass and send him on the way, because that's what would have happened. There would have been no, honey, do you understand why you're doing that and why mommy wants you to stop doing, there was none of that,
Right.
We didn't have that. There was no explanation. I said put that damn thing down and I mean it. That's what I got.
Oh yeah, for this.
Yeah. So there's every wonder in the world that we're still alive because we could have been knocked out of. Many a time.
Getting a little bit older, did you ever hitchhike?
Never hitchhiked. Never did because I was too friggin' scared.
Oh, it was I never did alone. Mom, my mother's going to freak out when she sees this. But in college, a bunch of us girls would hitchhike downtown.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope, never did that. Never hitchhiked. Always thought about it and always saw people but my dad was the kind of person that would pick up hitchhikers.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
With you in the car?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we've taken, I remember as a kid taking hitchhikers to Arkansas, which was, 20 miles away from, they get in the car and they'd start, and my dad would ask them questions. My dad was a good old boy, so he'd ask them, well, what's going on with you? Why are you, blah, blah, blah. And they'd say, well, I'm on hard. My dad would say, well, I don't have anything to do, so let's just go on and take you home.
Oh,
and
we
would take them. He'd pick up hitchhikers all the time.
With you and with your
but my dad's name was Dynamite.
Oh, in real
life,
called him?
that's what they call his nickname was Dynamite. So you don't fuck with Dynamite.
Don't fuck with Dynamite.
You don't want to do that. No, sorry. So when they got in the car and they saw who they were looking at and the stature, you're looking at The Rock. My dad was The Rock in hillbilly terms, so nobody was going to screw with him. So many a hitchhikers we picked up, but God, did hitchhike. That would scare. It would have scared me even now. I would still.
Oh, I would never now. There's a lot of things. Oh, that's one of the things.
No, you wouldn't do it now.
Hitchhike?
Yeah,
never. Well, let me tell you. Now, back then, they didn't have the electric locks.
Oh yeah.
Because that in the 70s that wasn't even a thing.
Yeah,
so you could
forgot about the electric locks. Yeah, now they got you. Boom.
I don't know when's the
you
last
can't do
I've seen
anything
a
now.
hitchhiker even.
I've seen to tell you the truth. Well, we travel going back and forth to Missouri driving, so sometimes we'll see one on the road. Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah, but
I would never pick up a hitchhiker.
Really?
You would?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I had a girlfriend once and we picked up a hitchhiker. It was in college. Because he looked like he needed a ride.
At this age,
would you?
At this age, you would, no.
No, this age?
People have guns and they got drugs.
I know. But you know what? I'm terrible about seeing a stranded woman and not helping her.
There's a man in the
coming
bushes.
up behind me? Yeah. Oh, there's a man that's waiting in the bushes to knock you over the head. And that's true. See, this is what movies and film have done to us, because now Frank mentioned that, kids nowadays don't talk to strangers.
No.
Because they've been, don't talk to, well, now it's hard. I see little kids and I just want to, so what are you doing? Are you okay? And they're like, I'm not talking to that old woman. No, I've been told I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, which is sad in a way. That's really sad that little kids that you can't engage with children anymore. You stupid ass people who have ruined it for us. God, I hope you fry in hell.
But, like my mother, because like I said, I'm 14 years older than my sister. And I can remember the playpen on the front porch. And this is like a, city environment. But we had porches. It wasn't like we had a stoop or anything. Mm-hmm. We had porches. We didn't have driveways. That's why I know how to parallel park so well. But she would put my sister in the playpen and just like leave her out there, Nobody's
going to mess with the little kid back in those days. Yeah.
And I remember I was about 5 being on the front. Now that I was on the front stoop of the house that we lived in when I was that age. And I was just sitting out there by myself. And I saw the man next door. I saw his car get stolen.
No kidding. Yeah, you're watching as his car takes off without him?
Yeah. I just saw a guy get into his car and take off. And I'm like, he could have stolen me, but I wasn't that cute as a kid.
Oh.
Because my mother would cut my bangs up to my forehead up there. And he took one look at me and was like, I'm not bringing that little bitch with me. But I can remember
want her.
The cops asking me, did you see what he looked like?
Oh, like, really? Yeah. So it got that far that you had to talk.
I'm like a dopey kid on the front porch by myself. My parents probably hoping somebody would come by and one less.
Man, you've got some stories that I thought I was interesting. Your stories are a whole lot better than mine sometimes.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, I don't think I've ever watched anybody steal a car in front of me and not reacted in some way, shape, or form.
Did you have the clackers? Do you remember they were like solid balls of, I don't know, glass, I guess. And you would go, oh, sorry.
No, I don't remember those.
They were an
big deal
waiting to happen.
Oh, really? Yeah. I do remember the ones that had the string, the plastic, and and they would come back every once in a while, hit you in the eye. It's like, oh yeah, there it goes again. Why would you? It's gonna fling back at you.
I thought that was fun.
I did too. I even played it. I'm the one that was doing it with it. Yeah, no.
And of course, no bikes, no helmets for bikes.
Oh, helmets?
No.
Never even heard. And you, first of all, if you did wear a helmet, you were just a nerd.
I don't remember
ever seeing a helmet.
No, not
we didn't. I don't think they were even made at that point.
My kids even had helmets. They were born in 78 and 79. I don't remember them walking around or riding around with a helmet.
That's I have a friend here in Anthem, and several years back, I don't know, probably 4, he was on a bike, and he's riding. He's a big guy. Rick, you'll know who you are here. And he's riding, and no helmet, and he fell. Oh, and it wasn't good.
Well, now... Two things.
Yeah.
I would wear a helmet now.
Yeah.
I would not ride around Las Vegas.
Well, I tell you, we all jumped on him about, his wife including, and he does now, because we think we're still 6 foot tall and bulletproof, even at 70 years old. So we can go out there. Hell, we did it when we were kids. We can do it now. No, we can't.
So here's a question. At this age now, what safety precautions do you take?
Oh, so many.
Do you?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, this is an example. There's a chair right behind me. I don't know if you can see it right here behind me. This morning, I very meaningfully placed it exactly where if I walked through this area at night and couldn't see, that I wouldn't trip on it.
Oh, well, that's good.
You know, I mean, there's things that I take into consideration now. I wouldn't jump off of a ledge anymore.
No.
I would never jump off of a ledge.
No.
I don't walk on rocks.
Oh, really?
Hardly. Yeah. If there's what do they call that?
Incline?
A slow, an incline, or I won't, because those might.
I am careful hiking. I am careful.
Oh,
of
I'm
rocks.
so careful about things that I wasn't careful about.
I used to love to ice skate. They used to call me Peggy Fleming in my day.
Really?
1968 Olympian.
Oh my God.
But I used to love to ice skate. I won't ice skate now. Because because
you could fall and hurt. Yeah.
And that is an easy thing to fall.
Yeah.
You know.
I was watching a movie, Ordinary Angels, and they were roller skating. And I used to be a heck of a roller skater. We didn't have ice.
Yeah.
We had roller. And my sister and I would go to the roller rink. That was a big deal.
I wouldn't roller skate now. I'd have bubble wrap.
I am even at the point where I won't hardly get in a jog.
Oh.
And there's a reason for it. Throughout my whole life, every once in a while, I have an ankle that would turn in and I'd fall.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
now I'm so fearful that that's going to happen.
I don't want to fall.
No.
And that is something I am very aware of.
And I wasn't nearly as in tune to falling as some ladies that I know started talking about it, and they said, my doctor keeps asking me if I've taken any falls lately. Well, at our age, falling can be very, very detrimental.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, it is a game changer. So, now I'm very, okay, anything that's going to make me, anything that's in my way, I'm going to get out of the way so that I can.
How you know if you're getting old? Because if you fall and people laugh, you're not old yet. It's when you fall and people go, "Oh my God, are you okay?" then you know you're old. Yeah. I fell at Cindy and David Stroud's house. They had we were out in their patio, and the door, it was a screen door, and I thought it was open, and I was going to get another beer in the kitchen. I bounced off that freaking thing on the ground, and I bounced right back up. Cindy was just like, holy hell, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I was so happy that people were there to witness it because it was quite impressive.
I took a backward fall.
Ooh.
At Best Western, walking the dog, and stepped off of the step and took a backward fall, and I don't know what
Did you hit your
happened.
head?
Well, this is the weird part about it. It was almost like I was going, and I'm holding the dog. This is still when Talby was alive. I'm holding the leash, and I'm going down, and I feel myself going down, and all I could think of, for like a split second, was keep your head up.
Oh.
So when I fell, my head was like this. It didn't hit the concrete pavement.
I fell on the ice in Iceland. There's a reason I call it that. Back in January, we were in the country about 3 hours, and it was a massive storm, and they don't shovel there. And I was like walking by myself from the car. The rest of the gang was in the hotel, and I fell on the ice, and I fucking cracked my head.
Yeah.
It was, but immediately, like, it egged up.
Oh, and that's when you know.
I was just like,
crap.
We've been here 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I die, I die. I'm not spending, because I was with my, Mike and my son and his wife, and I just put ice on it and just was like, it took months.
Did it really?
It took months to not feel it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thank God, because I know that in my head, I just was saying,
oh, that was.
Keep your head up. Because when if I would have hit, it would have hit the concrete. and no telling what, because it was bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think about that kind of stuff much more now, much more now.
But we're still alive. We're alive to talk about it.
That's right, by golly.
And you got anything else?
Don't have another thing. I think I'm getting a delivery, so I'm really excited.
Oh, all right. Well, we better
don't
end
have
it
anything
here.
else, but listen, we've got some ideas for some really fun shows.
Yes.
Linda was just telling me about something that's happening up here that we're going to look into and find out about. Maybe bring somebody on board and talk about it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're watching this and you have some great ideas for us to do, to talk about, to interact with you or whoever, shout out to us. Give us let us know. We want to hear from
We're
you.
open
We're
to
not.
ideas.
Yes, we are very open to ideas. We're liking doing this. We're enjoying.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We're having fun.
I learn something every week.
I do too. Because
And-
we're aged to imperfection.
We are.
Yeah.
We
are learning something new. And you know the fun thing about it is, Linda and I were friendly, but we weren't really friends. I'm getting to know her as a friend, and this is really kind of exciting. I'm having a good time.
Yes.
So until the next time.
Click like, subscribe.
Absolutely. Follow us. We're
Yeah.
on Spotify, YouTube, any place else.
That's it.
That's it right now. So
Yeah.
follow us. Until the next time we see you, it's Linda.